Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So the question I'm asking today is, what happened to Rolodex? Now, this is a little different because this isn't exactly a technology thing, but it kind of is. Now, if you're not familiar with what Rolodex is, it was basically the way that people used to organize things. Now, this is a more advanced version. And so for people who remember, it was basically note cards, okay, like hard note cards, and it was put in this little ring binder, and it would just roll, Rolodex. And so that was a way that you could organize phone numbers, notes, and just contact information, and this is way before we had all these new technologies. Now, the reason why I'm holding this is because this is, I think, like the evolution of Rolodex, where for years and years, if you thought about people who did business, they normally had a Rolodex, or maybe your parents or your grandparents had Rolodexes as well. And then when new technologies came out, they had something like this. This is a Rolodex Electronics Personal Organizer. This came out in 1998. And this thing at the time was, I would say, a pretty advanced organizer. So it could hold 100 different items. It could hold a phone directory, memo pad. It is a calculator. It flips out. It looks really cool. And so this was really a sign of things to come, because as we all know, eventually things were pretty much eliminated by our smartphones. Things such as organizers, business cards, and so forth. And then this is just made me really nostalgic, because I do remember, like, man, maybe I should get a Rolodex, because I guess people who had a Rolodex were more serious, I guess. You could be taken more seriously. I don't know. It's just more of a nostalgic thing. And I just so happen to have this Rolodex that I got from Goodwill. And I kind of thought, well, it'd be a funny thing to talk about, especially for people who remember. And so that kind of takes me to another thing, that now that our technologies have taken over so many of the physical media that we used to have, I still use a notebook to write down a lot of things. But obviously I use my digital devices probably even more, mainly because number one, it is convenient. And number two, it stores a whole bunch of information. Now, I probably have like over 20 different notebooks. And so even though I really feel the idea of writing things down is still very important to you mentally, just from a practical point of view, it's, like I said, it's usually simpler to do it through digital means in terms of storing things, and most importantly, looking them up. So anyway, that was just what I wanted to talk about today. Rolodex, it will forever be a part of history, I guess, and for some people. For me, that's what I remember. This is more for business people. And then whenever it migrated to something more digital, obviously things change, and this is no longer the way to organize things. And so if you had any thoughts, or maybe of your own nostalgic memories about Rolodex, be sure to leave it in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators Group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to GeekOutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.